Hello everybody, welcome back to the train room. My name is George. If you're anything like me, sometimes you don't look forward to placing your rolling stock on the track. Getting those trucks and all of the wheels on your steam engine aligned properly on the track at the same time is difficult sometimes, and it can be a little frustrating because if you don't get it right, it can lead to a derailment or a short on your layout. And again, it's just frustrating and it takes the fun out of it. So I looked into a little bit and I found two products that work very well and help with placing and aligning your rolling stock and your locomotives on the track properly and preventing any derailment issues. Now, I want to share these with you today in this video, so here we go. So they're called railers. I have one here made by Lionel for fast track, and this is for O gauge track, so it should work well with the track on my layout as well. So here it is, guys. You simply place it on the track. That's it. It takes only a few seconds to place right on the track. And then you just take your rolling stock and roll it down. And now it's aligned with your track. All of the wheels are aligned with the track. It also works well with locomotives. Just place your engine right on the railer and slide it down carefully right onto the track. It's that easy. So the Lionel railer, which is made for fast track, also worked well on my layout, and I have Atlas O track. So I'm going to be using it specifically for smaller rolling stock, just getting it onto the track quickly. And this here is a powered railer. I purchased this one online. It comes from overseas, and I got it relatively quickly in about 3 or 4 days. I purchased it from a company called Prozis. And this one here is the Prozis powered railer in O-scale 3 rail. They do make it for different scales, so for those of you with different size layouts, they do have a powered railer that would work well for you also. I like it for my layout, specifically for the larger locomotives, like a steam locomotive with a tender. And you simply place it here in between the centered powered rail and just, turn the power on and drive the locomotive right down the railer, and it helps guide it right onto the track. So it's much easier in placing my rolling stock onto the track. It just helps, with that process. So I'll give you a little demonstration of it right now on the layout. So there it is, guys. I placed it right over my track. I placed a locomotive and a tender directly on the powered railer. The powered railer, this one here, is 31.5 inches long, so it can accommodate a good size steam locomotive with a tender. So now I just turn the power on and start the engine. And then just go ahead and roll it right out onto the track. And we'll look at that again, and you can see I'm just going to run the locomotive right onto the track. That demonstration worked very well. I'm looking forward to using it moving forward on my layout, primarily for my larger powered units, like my steam locomotives with my tenders. Again, this is 31.5 inches long, this specific one, so it can accommodate a lot of the larger sizes. It could even accommodate my big boy, and I could just place it right in between the centered powered rail here and drive it down the railer. And as it's moving down, I could attach the tender right behind it and just drive them both right onto the track. So it makes it a lot easier for me in placing my units on the track. I hope this video helps you in placing some of your powered units in your rolling stock on your track. I know it does for me. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Until next time, bye for now.